The 30 Years' War, Europe's Tragedy, by Peter H. Wilson is a comprehensive and well-regarded historical account of the 30 Years' War, a devastating conflict that engulfed much of Europe between 1618 and 1648. The war had complex religious, political, and social dimensions and resulted in significant changes to the political and religious landscape of Europe. Here is a summary of the key points and themes explored in Peter H. Wilson's The 30 Years' War. 1. Background and causes. The book sets the historical context by discussing the religious and political tensions in Europe during the early 17th century. It explores the deep-seated religious divisions between Catholics and Protestants, as well as the complex web of alliances and rivalries among European powers. 2. Bohemian Revolt and Defenestration of Prague. The 30 Years' War begins with the Bohemian Revolt in 1618, where Protestant nobles in Bohemia rebelled against the Catholic Habsburg rulers. The famous Defenestration of Prague marked the beginning of the war. 3. The Palatinate and Danish phases. The biography delves into the Palatinate and Danish phases of the war, where Protestant forces sought to challenge Habsburg dominance. The involvement of Denmark and other Protestant powers expanded the scope of the conflict. 4. Swedish intervention. The book explores the crucial intervention of Sweden under King Gustavus Adolphus. The Swedish forces achieved significant successes on the battlefield and further complicated the war's dynamics. 5. French involvement. The 30 Years' War discusses France's entry into the conflict on the side of the Protestant powers, primarily to counter the Habsburgs' growing influence in Europe. French intervention altered the balance of power and prolonged the war. 6. The Peace of Westphalia. The biography examines the negotiations and diplomatic efforts that led to the Peace of Westphalia in 1648. This treaty marked the end of the 30 Years' War and shaped the political and religious landscape of Europe for decades to come. 7. Impact on Europe. Peter H. Wilson explores the far-reaching consequences of the 30 Years' War. The conflict devastated large parts of Central Europe, leading to famine, disease, and widespread suffering. It also contributed to the decline of the Holy Roman Empire and the rise of modern nation-states. 8. Religious and political changes. The book delves into the impact of the war on religious toleration and the recognition of state sovereignty. The Peace of Westphalia established the principle of cuius regio, eius religio, granting rulers the authority to determine the religion of their territories. In conclusion, The 30 Years' War, Europe's Tragedy, by Peter H. Wilson is a comprehensive and meticulously researched account of one of the most devastating and transformative conflicts in European history. Wilson's scholarship and engaging storytelling provide readers with a deep understanding of the religious, political, and social complexities of the 30 Years' War and its lasting impact on the continent.